Okay, this is my second try of this. This is just basically an update to let you guys know um, a health condition and what's going on. Um, basically, I have all of you should know by now. If not, I have a thyroid condition. It's considered hypothyroidism. I also have lymphedema in both my legs, and also I have a thing called dysfunctional uterine bleeding. I know this gets a little personal, but all of these things can be intertwined almost together. Thyroidism can actually control almost everything. It can control your basically your hormone level. It's the little butterfly thing that's in your throat. It like wraps around your windpipe. It looks like a little butterfly. That little thing can sit there and control women's hormones, control your weight, can control almost aspect of your body. That little thing basically was a 27, which excuse me 1 minute. Uh, my kids text messaging me. They were just going to school. But um, basically, I just wanted to kind of keep you updated on what's going on. Like I said, my thyroid was a 27, which a lot of things that's high. It's not really considered high. It's considered very low for hypothyroidism. It went down to a 17. So we're getting it under control, but they also upped my meds. So we're getting it more under control. Now they'll start you on the lowest dose possible, then like work your way up. Also, I'm still anemic, which basically means low iron and everything. And they up my doses on that from 1 pill a day to three. Um, also, um, they're thinking it's called endometrium. Oh gosh, it's hard to pronounce it. It's basically abnormal cell growth, like in your uterus and stuff, which cause you to really, really heavily bleed. But they're doing some tests and everything, and I'll know the results of those next week. Um, for those of you that are out there that are suffering with it, you don't have to suffer. Go to your gynecologist and get tested. There are so many new tests now. I hadn't gone for a very, very long time, so I didn't know all the procedures that they could do. I didn't even know about the one procedure that they actually did, which basically, they basically took a biopsy, non-sedated biopsy of your uterus. They go in with this tube. Well, it's really long, like really long. Looks like coat hanger. I mean, it's a scary thing. But they hold your uterus open so they can take a piece of your uterus. It's like with the tube and stuff. It feels like very, very bad cramps when they're doing it, but I'm letting you know if they want to do a biopsy and everything. I mean, it'll test for a lot of things. It'll test for cancers. It'll test for it's kind of, I can't remember the name of the thing. It's like polycyst or oh, I can't just remember the name of it. I'll post it below or in a comment on the side. But basically, they're running a whole bunch of tests. They did a pelvic, you know what I'm saying? But also, I went to the ER on Saturday and basically found out I have a UTI, which, is common, you know what I'm saying? When you're sick, you can get, bladder infections or whatever. But also, they found I had a uterus infection too. So, all these kind of like combined and stuff. I don't know if like one intertwined with the other. But I also had an infection in my leg not even a month ago, which with the cellulitis. So there's some type of bacteria in my body that's not getting cured with antibiotics. So they're trying to get that cured and making me feel better. But with the bladder infection and everything, I don't know if it's actually a bladder infection. They really haven't got the culture back from my urine analysis, but my legs have been swelling up even more. I took off my wraps for one day and my legs puffed so badly. I mean, there was so much fluid in it, and I don't know if that maybe could be a kidney failure can cause your feet and legs to swell. I was reading up on it and everything, and acute kidney failure can make your legs and feet swell. And my back hurts all the time, and I don't know if it's my kidneys or it's just my kidneys are so overworked, you know what I'm saying, because of pumping the fluids and stuff up out of the, the basically out of my legs and stuff. You pee a lot, and I don't know if that's basically, overdoing it. Maybe they need to have me on some potassium or something, but I have to discuss this with my doctor. You have to be open and honest with your doctor is what main thing. But I'm feeling better. A little bit better. I shouldn't say I'm not 100%. I'm more, I mean, I hit rock bottom, you know what I'm saying, just a few days ago. I mean, it was just, my emotions, everything was just really, really bad. I mean, it was just like, why is, why am I going through this? Why do I have to go through this? Waiting on a emergency room table and everything for days, not days, but just it felt like days, when you're in there, hours, they leave you in there and then they're like 2 second doctor comes in and says, oh, here, we'll just send this off for test and you can go home and we'll give you this antibiotic. And I mean, it's just, but I was reading up on it and everything, and if I do have this condition, which the cells are enlarged and everything, but kind of like you have one cell that divides and then and that has like a mother cell, and then it divides and it makes daughter cells. So basically you're inflamed, what I'm saying, your whole body's, poof. I always told my husband I feel poofy, I feel puffy, I feel, I don't feel like myself, and if you have this, what I'm saying, basically I think if you have it in the endometrium and stuff, you can control it by meds, like hormone therapy and another thing. But the other option is a hysterectomy. Um, yeah, like I said, I'm 33 years old. Hysterectomy is not really uncommon in my family to have when you're in your 30s. So, um, a lot of problems and everything, but don't be afraid of it. I mean, there's so many new technologies out there that you can take them out, but if they're going to take it all out, they're going to take it all of it, you know what I'm saying? Because I do have a cyst on my left ovary. Not quite sure if it maybe have popped and that's why I have an infection. Um, but all I know is basically, well, and I go for an ultrasound next week and I'll find out all the results too. So, keep me in your prayers and everything for those that, do believe in God and, because I do have a few friends out there that are atheists and, are, what I'm saying? I mean, just keep me in your thoughts. I mean, at least, if you don't pray and stuff like that, keep me in your thoughts and, just hope, what I'm saying? You do have to have hope and just like I said, keep me in your thoughts. And I love you all. And there'll be more videos hopefully soon when I get to be 100%. And um, you know, and maybe we'll do a clinical visit with the ultrasound or something like that, and kind of show like what they do, or what I'm saying. I know that seems a little creepy, but what I'm saying. I mean, but hey, it's educational, what I'm saying. I took my daughter to my clinical visit the other day and she was like, please don't ever bring me back here. She was my moral support. And I mean, she's 13 now and she's just growing up like a weed, but she's got to realize she's going to end up having to go into a clinic and get examined, and she shouldn't be afraid of the doctor. So I love y'all. My 10 minutes are kind of up, so I'll post more later. Bye bye.